let's see. It has been maybe 1 week since the last footage that you've seen, either the last footage or the last video. I don't know how I'm going to do these. 2 weeks after Mother's Day. The past week, it's been raining. All stupid. And it's been super cold at night. Like, we're talking between 40 and 48 degrees. It's been so cold at night. So it kind of halted what I wanted to plant. Now, I kept all my plants out in my little tent, so they were out dealing with it, but I just have not planted anything else in the ground, even though I really, really need to. But things have been growing. They have been growing. A difference a couple of weeks make. Let's see, I'm in the shadow. The beans finally came up. I planted a marigold there along with the one that was growing. But the beans finally came up. Broccoli, and then one of my broccoli seeds came up. Things are coming up. Might be collard green and cabbage, but a couple of videos ago, remember, that was looking sickly. Let's talk about this. As you can surely see, that's not watermelon. Now, I had said, first I thought it was lettuce. Then I think I said lettuce. Then I thought it was watermelon. And a lot of these I'm going off of the Google pictures. But then it started coming up. So now it's coming up either milkweed, which is fine. I'll just put it somewhere else. Or sunflower. Now, I have never seen any seed caps, for me to decide if it's a sunflower. Except for I had one. Oh, by the way, see, I'm not wearing my cap. I had one of those pop up in my hosta bed that's by my gate, and it still had the seed cap on it. So I know for sure that's a sunflower. That is a sunflower. So this is probably a sunflower. But I don't know. So what I'm going to do, because I do have watermelon I could put in here, I'm going to dig all these up. And I'm going to put them in that big pot, all of them, right there, and let them continue to grow, so I can see what comes of it. My blueberries are covered. See if you can look in here. But trust me, lots of blueberries in there, lots. I might have to cut you down. I don't know. That was the one from last year. Great plant happy. The cocoa, that smell, it finally lost that smell. Did I plant something in here? I don't know, but we'll find out. I have no blooms on my raspberry bush, but I'm not really expecting any from the first year. If I do, I'll be happy. But it is growing. Them peas, baby. Look at them peas. Just grow, my lovely. Grow. I did change that cover. That green thing, no. I did change it. And I like this much better. Everything's growing. Only one thing died. One of the flowers I put in there. I think that was the Asilium. I don't know. I still don't know how to pronounce it. You get it. But the other two are still doing good in there. But I like this. I can see what's going on. I have some more cloth. So I'm going to cover my other before pests, because my friend, he has pest issues already. Eating up his brassicas. So I'm going to get mine covered because I don't want to deal with that. I need to fertilize my onions. I need to fertilize, period. But yeah. No cucumber. I'm going to put tomatoes there. I have decided. I complained 2 videos ago about no beans. We got beans. These are bush beans. And yeah, another little seed is popping up because I planted it twice because I was like, what's going on? Yeah, that's going somewhere else. Anyway, all my potatoes have made they just doing what it do. Even the yellow golden potatoes finally came up. I've already added soil to this one. So when it grows some more, I'll add some more soil to it for the mounding technique. My nasturtiums are coming up. Radishes doing good. I see some carrot sprouts, well, at least one. Oh, but my poor loofahs, I planted them to because they were looking like, please get us in the dirt. So I said, okay. And then it got cold. But they're holding on. I need to water them today. But they are holding on. I planted squash there. And I don't remember what I planted around it, but it's growing. But my friend still has to come to get those strawberries that are between my fence yet. I planted lettuce here. One came up. But beans, oh, some starting to eat my beans. Some starting to eat my beans. Ooh, you came after that. Real bad. Yeah, I gotta get my plants covered. I gave up on planting strawberries here. So I got chamomile and I think that's thyme. I don't know. I had a corn. One corn out of the 9, 6, 8 I planted. One came up. I planted some more. Now if you're looking at this, there is a TikToker that I started watching. He does all container gardening, and he had this idea because I thought it was a good idea. When I was in the community garden, when there was a storm, my corn would topple over, break, or the squirrels jumping on it. So he had it in a bucket with the tomato cages. So when it got windy, the tomato cages kind of helped support it and they didn't break. And I was like, that's a good idea. So that's why I have that there. But everything, for the most part, is looking good except for whatever's eating my beans. I gotta look that up. But look at over here. I've been breaking down these branches slowly. But what do you not see? The go-kart. Boo sold the go-kart. Sold within hours of him posting in our marketplace. A lot of garbage was underneath there, so I have to pick up all that garbage, pull up the weeds that were growing, but finally gone. He's supposed to be ordering the dog run, outdoor cage, whatever, this weekend. So I got another pallet because I'll find one. Make it there. I'll find one to put back so to make the dogs a little patio. I'll move all this, and I've been slowly trying to buy the pavers for this because I don't feel like doing 30 pavers. I'm gonna clear that out within the next couple of days, maybe even today. I don't know. I don't really have enough battery to do a lot of recording, but I just wanted to come out here and just show the amount of growth that's been happening. I'm so happy. So happy. The clamps that I have bought for my shade tent, the net, actually, I was getting them from the Dollar Tree. They're actually, you can get more for less from Amazon. So I'm going to order some more from Amazon. I got some more plants, but whatever. I did buy some strawberry plants. More clearance plants. I went to Home Depot. They had a pumpkin plant. Tomatoes. I did get stuff. I got stuff. Then I started this palette. I do need to fix it. Push that down or get rid of it. Do something. But I got to get these pots started. And get some dirt in them. So I can get ready to plant. It warmed up. It feels great right now. It's just those nighttime temps that really, really freaking suck. So I think I'm tempted to put my pepper plants out. I just didn't want to do it because then I would have to cover them and then I got to come out and uncover them. And I don't know if I wanted to do all that. So I'm really, really trying to wait for the nighttime temps to stay above 50. And I think I got like 4 more days before we have any nighttime temps in the 50s. I don't know. Because I need to get my sweet potatoes in there. It's just so much. I'm going to do some work. Put this phone on the charger. And then I'll get back to you. I might get back to you today. Maybe tomorrow. But I'm going to pick you up in a little bit. Either way. Friend, it's the next day. It's actually what? 3:19. Oh, wow. But I got some cloud cover because usually right now it's a little bit sunny back here. So I said I'm going to plant something. And I'm going to plant something because they changed our forecast. Now, I don't know if I should trust them. But yesterday when I checked the weather, we still had about, I don't know, between 3 or 4 days still of 40 degrees. But I don't remember what the number was. But anyway, I just checked it today. Sunday night, it's Saturday now. Sunday night is going to be the last of 40s, high 40s. And then after that, we in the 50s and 60s, baby, at least for the next 10 days. I'm going to plant something. I'm going to switch out what I think that stuff is and put it in another pot. I'm going to replant what I know for sure is watermelon. My friend gave me 2 more cucumber plants, so I'm going to give that cucumber one more try and then we done. And probably some other things. So I'm just going to put you down and get started. Okay. Is my big head in the way? Like this one, I for sure think it's a milkweed. I don't even know if I need to do all that. This, I don't know. This is the one I really want. Make sure I take care of. Whew. Now these are the watermelon that I grew. They're super leggy. Super leggy. I'm gonna try to bury them deep-ish. And these are the ones that my friend planted, and they're not so leggy. Whew, baby. I ate a whole bunch of crap before I came out of here. And doing all this bending over is not what's up. Alright, I'm gonna put that there. And put that there. I did not put any bone meal or worm castings in this pot. One, because I don't have enough. Now I water this pot before I did this, it does not look like it was enough. So I'll water it again. I'm using this one because I am hoping this is a sunflower, because I have a neighbor that doesn't like sunflowers. And if I plant it right here and this is in fact one, it'll grow up where she'll be able to see it. I had the one growing up front, but something dug it up. The one that I knew for sure was one. And depending upon what they show themselves to be, I mean, I am hoping that some of these are milkweeds, because if some of these are milkweeds, I'll just keep them all in the same pot, to be quite truthful with you. But as far as the bone meal and all that, I'll come and fertilize this soon, because I gotta fertilize all my plants soon. I just wipe my hands on my shirt, and I put up one of the presents my sister got me for Christmas. It was like, a garden tool set. But she got me a bunch of aprons and stuff. And here I am, not wearing them. Wiping my hands on my clothes of dragons. Okay. Now in here, I only planted lettuce seeds. I didn't put anything else in here, because I want to see if the lettuce seeds are going to come up. And it looks like I got 2 that came up. I got some more of these. I've only had them in water for a few days, but I said before it gets soggy and gross, let me plant it. You see it already, up there. You see it's already getting some new growth. So hopefully it won't die. This will be my second time trying this. It's already trying to get moldy. I think it's fair to say we could call it one for this great plant. I am quite certain now that she's dead. So, and easy to pull out. Yeah, these don't feel, nor do they look healthy. R.I.P. Since I have no bone meal, a little bit of worm castings, right now I'm just gonna plant in areas where I did put some before, and I just will add a little bit of the worm castings, meaning I'm going to plant in here. Lord knows, me and the cucumber don't get along. But I'm praying. You too. Work with me. I'll take care of you. I swear. I promise. Just work with me a little, okay? Okay. What are you going to do next? And yes, there are some new plants in here other than um, my friend's cucumber. I went to Home Depot and they had like a 4 for 10 sale. So I got strawberries, pumpkin, and what is this? An early girl. I really do want to plant my sweet potato plants. I hate that I don't have all the fertilizer I want to use with it, but it's time for me to get these in some dirt. Now I gave my friend some, and these are the ones I kept from that video I did when I cut off the slips. These are it. I'm going to get these in the ground. Now I am going to get some twine, maybe not today, but I'm going to start wrapping around this trellis that I got going on. But in the meantime, we're going to remove this because that was a terrible idea. Lord, I hope this goes over well. All right. I got some dirt I could put in here. Let me go get that. I was out here planting, and I was using my Lowe's bucket and doing the soil because, as you know, I use raised bed garden soil on mostly everything, if not all. And to help with the ability to drain properly, I add in vermiculite and oh, this bed is covered in ants. Or was this in my soil? Well, how would they have gotten in here? That's great. Now, if I put this in here, are you going to ruin my roots? Oh, Lordy be. Yes, yes. All in this bed. Probably mostly because I wasn't watering this a lot. Because it wasn't in use. All the worm castings I have. I'm going to take 3 of the strongest. Well, yeah, 3 of the strongest. Oh, I broke some of your roots. And I just broke you off. I'm sorry. Well, I'm going to put this in there and see if something will grow from it. I didn't realize it was doing all that underneath the soil. Woo! Baby. Forget this kneeler. Nilo don't mean nothing if your back hurt. Because it'll hurt even while you're kneeling. Whew. Yeah, I'm looking in the soil. And I don't see the ants. So it has to be what was already there. They're starting to crawl on my sweet potato plants, so I'm going to get some diatomaceous earth and put around them. I'm going to be heavy with it. Because right here, right smack dab in the middle, in this tray, I have some tomato plants that I broke off. I said I'm going to keep them in there. See what happens. A lavender plant. This is where I took my sugar baby watermelons from. But I have some gooseberries. I'm going to plant these two and give these two to my friend. They're little babies. From last year, I know how big they get. I know these are little babies. They're like, Kim, you're crazy. Why are you planting these little babies? And I tell you, that's how I am. I'm crazy. Crazy. The other two I'm going to give to my friend. Please don't die. I'll never hear the end of it. If you did. My lavender can go in here. And I have one little measly lavender plant. Oh my god. That is just a baby. It's been in there a while. I'll put it right here. See, I got lavender. If those gooseberries grow, they get pretty big. So I'll leave it like this for now. Ooh, I was sitting like that. This bad posture, Kim. Sit back. I don't know, friend. I don't know what I'm gonna do. Ugh, look, every time I look down at this thing, I see a whole bunch of ants. I should have been watering this to deter the ants. I should have, but that's on me. You know what's crazy? These are morning glories that I got the same time as my other ones. These are what these look like still in this little planter. This is how the ones look that I planted. There's a size difference, isn't there? Can you see? I'll plant this petunia in here. At least I can. Pretty flowers. Well, I'll probably do it off camera, but I am gonna put cocoa all around here. I'm running out of steam, y'all. My brain, I can't function. Before I did this, all the branches that I had over there where I'm gonna put the dog's kennel, I cut the rest up, got the saw out, sawed up the big branches, and I'm tired. I can't do, my brain can't brain. We'll catch you later next time, friend. Thank you for hanging with me. Bye.